Hi everyone, welcome to the new session on SAP HANA. So in this video, what we will do that we will create a trial account on BTP Cockpit, and then we will create a HANA Cloud trial account, which we will have access till 90 days, and then we will learn like how we can perform the uh, database operations on SAP HANA. So for that, I have associated the link in the description. You can go to that link and create the account, and you can follow this video steps also, that how we can create the account, verify it, and then we can uh, get the access to SAP HANA. So for that, I will just click on this link, and what I will do that I will not go through the default browser because I already have the account on SAP BTP Cockpit. So what I will do that I will go to uh, another browser, and I will create a new account for you guys. So just for the demonstration purpose, I will just create an account here so that you can get an idea like how we can create the account. So here we are getting that sign up for free trial now. Okay, so when you will scroll down, you will get here start your free trial. So you have to click on that, and here they are just showing that what are the steps to create account and start your free trials. So to first you have to register, and then you have to verify your email, and you will get all the access to all resources. Like what are the free resources on SAP BTP Cockpit, you will get the access of those resources. Or else if you already have a account on BTP, you can directly log into here and you can enable the HANA Cloud, and then you can perform operations. So I assume that none of you have uh, HANA Cloud account, so I am just creating one account here. So following that, you can also create. Here you have to give your business email address, like it can be any email address with any domain, like Gmail or Yahoo Mail, or any email address you can provide. Or else if you are working in an organization, you can provide that organization email address and it will create. It will not be a problem in any case. So I am giving here. Okay, so if this prompts, just you can give no thanks. Okay, so I'm giving a no thanks, and then I will again go to my free trial account creation. So here they are asking that tell us about yourself. So I'm giving Amish Kumar. It is automatically prompting me. So first name I will give that Amish. Last name I will give my name as Kumar. Okay, and company, if you are working in an organization, you can give that company name, or else you can just put it as not required, or like an a not applied, or like nil you can give, like I give. So country I will give like whatever your country is there, so I will give my country as India. And after that, phone number, you can give your phone number. So in this case I will be giving my phone number. So remember that your phone number should be unique, like with one number you can create only one account. So I am giving here one number. And department I will select as like you can see here that there are many departments, so any department you can select, but as for now, you can, if it has any like training kind of department, you can put, then put a department as training, and relationship to SAP, like you can give as a student. Okay, and after that you have to check this box and then submit your request. So there will be some email verification and phone number verification kind of thing will happen. So for that, you can just go to your email, and you can just refresh your, like you can check your email, and there you can verify that if you're getting any. So here you can see that I have got a mail from SAP that I have to verify my account. So I will click on this link, and it will verify my account, and it will be ready to use. So here it will ask me to create my password, so I will choose my password. Like there are some instruction to create a password that it contains at least 8 characters, include 3 of the following. So I will create the password accordingly, like whatever the instruction it has given. So I'm going to create the password, and after that like you can see here, it's showing that yeah, it is according to the instruction given by the SAP. The password is according to that. Now I will just confirm it, and after that I have to acknowledge that I agree to the terms and condition given by the SAP, and I will submit it. So this will enable the password creation, and after that, like if you want to save that, you can save it, or else you can leave it. I have saved it, and I will log into SAP BTP cockpit. Now it will show it is here whatever the universal IDs you have linked with your email, it will show here. So it has, generally it asks for the password, but I have saved the password, so that's why it's automatically detected it, and it is redirecting me to the SAP HANA Cloud Trial. Okay, so for the SAP HANA Cloud Trial, like again I have to log in from here. Like I have just created, you can see here it is showing me like these are the instruction to go to the HANA Cloud Trial, and this one is my actually user ID. So no need to worry about that. It will you will get this user ID via your mail also. So I will just click here to start your trial. I will start my trial here. And then I will just follow the whatever the instruction they have given here. So here you have to verify your phone number first. So I will just put the code that has been actually sent to this phone number. So I have filled the OTP in this code area, and now I will continue with that. So it has verified my phone number also. I have to agree with all the terms and condition for the SAP BTP trial, and then I will accept it, and I will move ahead. After that this is actually SAP BTP cockpit access I have got, and here it will give me like one global account and one sub account I have to create inside that. So don't worry about that. I will give a glimpse about like what is this global account and what is this sub account, and inside that what are the all operations you can perform. So here it is asking me that which region sub account I want to use. Like there are only two regions are now available for sub account creation. So that one is US East, that is actually running on the AWS, and another is Singapore, that is running on Azure. So whatever you want, you can select that. So like right now I will select the US East, and I will create my sub account here. So it will take some time to create the sub account. uh, like first it will create a global account. So global account is created automatically, and sub account will be created in this region. So what is this, you might be wondering that what is this global account and what is this sub account. So the global account is your one BTP account using which you can manage your other sub accounts. Like if you can create multiple sub accounts in one BTP cockpit. Like right now I have created US East, that is running on AWS servers. So if I want later, I can create the Singapore region that is running on Azure server. This I can create multiple sub account in one global account. So the global account is nothing but just one account to manage my other sub accounts, and inside the sub accounts I can have many subscriptions and instances on which I can like deploy my application. I can use the services, I can use the development environment inside that. So I can have multiple sub accounts, but a global account with one email ID and one phone number, I can have only one. And inside one global account, I can have multiple sub accounts. I'm not sure about the limit. Like there would be definitely one limit for the sub account creation also, but I'm not sure about that. Like how many sub accounts we can create in one account. But just for a learning purpose, it's enough to have one or two sub accounts. Okay, so don't worry about that. and you can see like here I am ready with global account creation and sub account creation. Like it has given a trial name as a sub account creator, and by default it has already created a dev instance for me. So let's see how we can get there. So I will just go to continue, and I have to go to my trial account. Okay, I will go to my trial account, and I will show you like how this global account and sub accounts we can access. So here you can see that you have one account explorer, resource provider, boosters, system landscapes, entitlements, and users analytics. So just see here like this account explorer, here we are in our global account. Okay, so this one is our global account, and this one is the instance number of our, or number or name of our global account. And inside the global account we can see here we have a sub account. So you remember like I created US East region, and that is running on AWS server. uh, uh, okay, so this account I have created, and now you can see that we have some resources provider. So resource providers, inside the resource provider you can see that I have nothing now. And inside the boosters I can go and I can create the instance, and I can subscribe to the services. So here in boosters you can see like I can create a ABAP trial account for some like CDS view creation and all. So there are different type of services I can subscribe in here boosters. And in the system landscapes you can check your systems and like formations. Like in the system you can check like right now I think I have not registered for any system here. And like entitlements, like you can we have entity assignment here and service assignment. So in the entity assignment I can assign my dev space here, like that would be I think sub account I can assign in my entitlement, and I will select here, and I will go, and inside that I will get a service assignment. So I think by default all the service are here assigned, but if any service assignment is left then you can assign it from here. Like let's search it here, like I will check that the HANA Cloud is assigned it here or not. So you can see that SAP HANA Cloud is already assigned, so I don't need to configure the entitlements. Okay, and after that usage analytics, in that you can see like how much you use this SAP BTP cockpit. So these are some useful kinds of navigation buttons SAP has given. So we will directly go to our sub account, and inside that we will go to our uh, Cloud Foundry environment, and inside that database space will be created. Inside that we will create a HANA account. So let's go there. So one thing about this BTP account is sometimes it's work really slow. So after coming to your trial account, you can go to here like you can see that in the Cloud Foundry environment we have created one space that is name as dev space. By default it is dev space. So inside the dev space we can actually create our HANA trial account. So I have clicked I have come inside the dev space. So whatever the application I will deploy, that will we can see here, like you can see like deploy application from here also we can deploy, or we can deploy it from a business application, a studio, web IDE. There are many kind of development environment through which we can deploy the applications here. So now I will just go to the SAP HANA Cloud, and inside that we have to create one HANA database instance. And if we want we can create HANA Cloud Lake instance also. So we will see like how we can create. So when you will click on the SAP HANA Cloud, it will give you the option to create the SAP HANA database. You can see here SAP HANA database and data lake you can create from here. So like first we will create database, and in the process also it is already integrated process. So we will get to create a HANA data lake. So first we will choose the SAP HANA database creation. So for that actually SAP has introduced another cockpit that is known as like this one we are using as SAP BTP cockpit. BTP stands for Business Technology Platform, and for HANA, SAP has already introduced SAP HANA Cockpit. So I will directly send it in with my default identity provider from Business Technology Platform, and I will accept all the terms and condition. That is legal disclaimer from the SAP. We have to accept it. And after that, we are here in the SAP HANA Cloud Central. So in SAP HANA Cloud Central, this is basically uh, kind of a cockpit, HANA cockpit. So in this we will be able to manage our like whatever the HANA database instance we have created or cloud like instance we have created, that will appear in SAP HANA Cloud Central. Okay, so here only we will create our SAP HANA cloud, SAP HANA database. That is actually the full name. So we will first create this HANA database instance, and in the integrated process only we will get option to create a data lake also. So I will select this one, and we will go to the next step, and inside that it will uh, automatically selects everything which is by default, like organization. It is selecting it as like our global account name or number we can say, and in the space we have selected it under dev space, which is by default created. So it is updating the space configuration and constants, and inside that we can give our SAP HANA database instance name. So right now I will give it as HANA DB. So we can give it like HANA DB. Okay, so it will validate the name. So it is validating the instance name in selected space, and after that the validation will go on. Till then we can create our administration password. So the whenever we will be required to use this database, so database user will be DB admin. Like for the trial account it's same for everyone, but the password will vary. Like the password is like whatever the password you want to set, keep it as simple and shorted kind of thing. Like if you forget the password, so uh, I don't think that there would be any, like I have not found any method to reset it. So keep it as simple and sorted, which you can remember easily. So and again you have to verify your password. Okay, so I have created my password and verified it also. And after that, if you provide any, if you need to give any description, so you can give it like any description whatever you want. So I will give like HANA DB instance for learning. Okay, so I have given the description like this, and after that I will go to my next step. And here you can see that this is a structure showing like whatever the service we are getting in this trial account. So you can see like 30 GB of in memory we are getting like 30 GB of SAP HANA database in memory we are getting. We have already covered in our previous lecture that what is in memory concept, and 120 GB of SAP HANA database we are getting here. Okay, and data lake we have not created yet. So in the next step we will create the data lake also. So we will get in the trial account we get actually 256 GB of data lake here. Okay, and here you can also get the descriptions like memory is 30 GB, and compute power it has 2 CPUs, and 2 storage that it has 120 GB, and connections it is using as mm, BTP IP address, and cloud connector is disabled it. So in the next step we will enable the cloud connector. So it is showing that whatever the services we are getting in this cloud account, so we are getting it here. And in the next step we will go, and here we have it is by default it is selecting the SAP HANA database availability zone and replicas. So we don't need to worry about that. Just click on the next step, and here you can change that, like which IP addresses you will accept for connections, only BTP IP address or other also you can select. But by default keep it as don't touch it. By default keep it as allow only BTP IP addresses, and just enable the cloud connectors, so that in future if you need to connect your cloud instance with HANA Studio or Eclipse, so using cloud connector you can do. Okay, and I will go to the next step. So it is asking me to create a SAP HANA data lake. So yeah, I will create a data lake. So uh, for just you have to just enable this button, and for that you have to give the uh, a data lake name, like we have given the HANA database instance name, so I will give that HANA data lake, HANA data lake. Okay, so I have given the name here, and it will validate first. So it in the validations there are some naming convention it's follows. So don't put I think you don't need to use any space or any underscore between the names, otherwise it might create a error in the last step. So I'll go to the next step. Okay, and here we cannot customize it because it's a trial account, so just click on the next. Okay, I clicked on the next, and backup is also disabled because it's a trial account. So in a paid version only you can configure this services. So the last step is review and create. So I have reviewed. Just remember your password, that is the main thing, and just create the instance. So when you will create the instance, it will directly create the instance, or else if it throws any error, so just check that you have provided the name, like this naming conventions, you have not used any space between the name or any underscore between the names, otherwise it might show you error. Okay, so when the instance of the HANA database and HANA Cloud Lake will be created, it will show you here. Okay, like this one is SAP HANA Cloud Central. So here you can see like how many database instance and data lake instance you have, and what is that their status. So right now it is creating, and when it will be created, it will come in the running status. So there are some certain important things about this instance that I need to explain that. So till then it is getting created. So let me come to the PPT and show you like what are the important things about this trial account. So this is actually like SAP HANA Cloud, SAP HANA database and SAP HANA Cloud Data Lake. When you will create this instance, so accounts remain, if your account remains inactive for 30 days, so like your BTP cloud account will be disabled, and like when you will log in, it will ask you to extend your like after 30 days, if you do not log in the duration of 30 days, if you do not log into your BTP account, it will be like in inactive state, and it will be when you will log in, it will ask you to activate it again. Okay, so you can extend from there, it's not a problem. Like for the BTP you get 1 year free trial access, and if you do not use your BTP account for 30 days, it will be sent to inactive state. Okay, and trial database instance will be stopped every day at the midnight in the time zone of the server duration. So it is not like if you are living in India and you have selected your instance from US East region, so it is not like Indian time standard, your instance will be stopped. It will be stopped according to the server you have selected. Like if you have selected the Singapore server, or if you have selected the US server, so according to that time zone, your server will be stopped at the midnight. Okay, and if you do not restart your instance within 60 days, it will be deleted automatically. So like every day it will be get stopped at midnight, and you need to start it whenever you want to use it. And the process is very simple, I will tell you, no need to worry about that. And the configuration of your trial instance SAP HANA Cloud is like we have already seen that. So you will get 30 GB of memory, and 2 vCPUs, and 120 GB of storage you get. So these are some important points to be covered for the SAP HANA Cloud Cockpit. So now let's come to our instance. So it is still getting created. So I will wait till when it will be get created, and I will come back and I will explain all the other features of this SAP HANA Cloud Central in our next video. Also, please check the whole playlist for the detailed learning about SAP HANA, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Thank you so much.